You didn't
Oh.
move the shot. Okay.
Oops, my bad. I forgot to take it off mute.
And you moved the mic away.
Oh, I
Okay,
sure
but-
did.
Lord Jesus.
Norm, and I'm wide awake, and that's the crazy part. Hey, everybody, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm trying to get my bearings together. Ooh, and I done got my Facebook Live on, and I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Vanna, good to see you. Can you see us, Vanna? We see you. Y'all, we got Vanna Black. She's one of the loyalties hanging out over there in the corner.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining. So, y'all, here's what we get ready to do, right? First and foremost, thank you guys so much for jumping on to the Making Me Matter radio show on this wonderful wet Wednesday. And it's still a good day. Big shout out to everybody that's on Facebook Live, everyone that is on YouTube, the YouTube viewers. How are you? I can't see you, but I know you're there. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great day. I got a couple of things I wanted to do, a couple of things I wanted to talk about, a couple of things I wanted to say and show you. In the meantime and in between time, you guys know that's what I love to say. In the meantime and in between time, here is what I wanted to ask you, right? Check this out. Vanna, mute your side for me. This is what I wanted you guys to do. Check this out, right? I want you, if you are logged in right now, go ahead and tell me what city you are in so I can shout your city out. Oh, I got my cookie crumb right over here. Do you see the cookie crumb? My brownie. You know, if this wasn't a public place, I would pick it up.
I'm glad you don't pick it up.
Y'all, look, y'all know I got the munchies. Tell me what city y'all in right now. Where are you? One of my good friends, one of my sisters. You know, that's my heartbeat. One of my arteries. She's out in Las Vegas. And so, thank you so much. Okay, good. Eva's there. I need everybody to stay muted if you don't mind. So then here's what we're going to do. Look at this. I got some snacks. If y'all have never tried these Thinsters, y'all need to get saved and get you some brownie batter. And these key lime are the truth. And guess what I got here for me? Well, amen. It can't be for you this time, but for me, I got some chocolates. Somebody at the office gave me a box of Godivas, and I am ready to munch on them, and I bet you I'm going to chew on them in your face today, just so that you guys could get a little snapple of this white chocolate raspberry. So holla at your girl. Let me know what city and what state you're in. Tracy is out in Plainfield. Big shout out to everyone in Plainfield right now. Listen, I heard Plainfield got some bad weather. It's raining and stuff's going on. It's not good. I saw way up north in Cumberland and Salem that it is flooding. It is really flooding bad. So I want you guys to just be very careful wherever you are. So thank you so much for tuning in and rocking out with your girl. So here's a couple of things real quick. I wanted to go over a couple of things that's in the news, right? First and foremost, first things I wanted to do was talk about the grand jury indicting 3 officers and 2 paramedics who killed the 23-year-old Elijah McClain. I don't know if you guys got a chance to hi, Ev. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see what happened, hear what happened. So I wanted to see about playing this clipping. It's about 6 minutes. I hope you guys got time to see it. Hope you guys have time. Wanda, God bless you in Monroe. Lucretia is in Richmond, Virginia. Y'all go ahead and keep putting them cities up. Thank you so much for tuning in. What would I do without Norm? Absolutely nothing. I wouldn't make it.
You wouldn't make it?
Yes, that's the one there. Thank God for Norm. So I want you guys to watch this video. Big shout out to my Reese, who's out in Linden. Hey, Aunt Fran, good to see you. How are you? So I'm going to play this video. And it already gives you the warning. Footage is graphic and maybe disturbing. We're talking about 23-year-old
August 24,
Elijah
2019 in Aurora, Colorado.
McClain. And so we're going to watch that for the next couple of minutes.
It's August 24, 2019 in Aurora, Colorado. A security camera picks up 23-year-old Elijah McClain at this Shell gas station buying soft drinks and wearing a face mask. His family lawyer told NBC News he was in the habit of wearing this mask. After paying for his items, he turns around and bows to the man behind him in line. His family told NBC News this was his signature gratitude bow. At 10:30 p.m., a man calls 911.
He has a mask on. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
So, mask on.
Okay. Were any weapons involved or mentioned?
No.
Okay. What color's the mask, or what does it look like?
Black.
Black mask?
He's like a...
Is it like a ski mask, or what type of mask is it?
Yeah, like a ski mask.
Elijah McLean is walking home from a nearby Shell gas station. He's holding a plastic bag with his purchases. At 10:43 p.m., Aurora police officer Nathan Woodyard spots McLean.
Do me a favor, stop right there. Hey, stop right there. Stop. 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 I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
9 seconds after exiting his vehicle, the officer initiates physical contact.
Stop tensing up, dude.
10:44 p.m. Officer Jason Rosenblatt and Officer Randy Rodema are now also on the scene and surround McLean.
No, I am an introvert. Please respect the boundaries that I am speaking.
Stop tensing up.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop. I'm going home.
Relax, or I'm going to have to change this situation. Stop.
Leave me alone.
Sir, can you please
No,
cooperate?
can you leave me alone?
No, we're gonna
First
talk
off,
to
you guys started to arrest me, and I was stopping my music to listen. Now let go.
The situation escalates when the officers try to move McLean onto the grass. Officer Woodyard's body cam is knocked to the ground.
You guys.
Take my power back, and I intend to be.
Officer Rodema says this.
Grab your gun, dude.
It's unclear from the body cameras whether or not McLean reached for an officer's weapon. All three officers wrestle McLean to the ground.
Give us more. Give us some more units. We're fighting them.
At this moment, one of the officers uses a carotid control hold on McLean, a tactic that involves an officer placing his arm around a subject's neck, applying pressure, and restricting blood to the brain via the carotid arteries. Responding officers later told an Aurora police investigator that McLean briefly went unconscious and the officers released the hold. At 10:46 p.m., just over 2 minutes after the first officer made contact with him, McLean is pinned to the ground and says this.
We had to use carotid. That's what I was doing. I was just going home. I'm an introvert and I'm different.
Did he come out? He's out. Was he out?
I heard some snoring.
He wasn't completely.
He didn't lose consciousness.
Yeah.
I'm just different.
He tried to
I'm just
grab my gun.
different. That's all. That's all I was doing.
It was actually Rosenblatt.
I'm so
He
sorry.
for your gun, dude.
I have no gun.
That's where I tried carotid.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do any
Two
fighting.
between other units that are not here.
Why
They
were
can
you
slow it down a
telling
little
me?
bit.
I don't do guns. I don't even kill flies.
We got him to fake.
I don't eat meat.
Do we have
I'm not
anything other than him
vegetarian.
being
I
suspicious?
don't judge people.
No, I mean, I tried to
We
stop
can-
him. We started walking away.
Yeah, Cruiser 26, we need to slow everybody down.
Responding officers later tell an investigator that McLean was actively resisting and fighting the officers' attempts to place him into handcuffs.
What I was trying to do
I tried.
was become better.
We started it because he reached for
It was like,
Rosie's gun.
let's have fun.
And we had him on the wall. All right.
At 10:49 p.m., McLean throws up a first time.
Stop.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that. I can't breathe correctly because
Over the next 4 minutes, McLean gets sick a few more times. Officers are also heard multiple times asking him to stop fighting.
Rolling this way, dude? Yeah. Are you able to?
My legs locking up.
There you go. Just like that.
You're good.
Don't
You're
get
good.
up, dude. It's not going to be good for you. I'm telling you right now.
If you keep messing around, I'm gonna bring my dog out. He's gonna dog bite you. You understand me?
At 10:54 p.m., McLean is still on the ground and an officer says this.
So when the ambulance gets here, we're gonna go ahead and give him some ketamine.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. Let's give that a couple of minutes and then we'll put him on.
Whatever he's on, he has incredible strength.
Yeah, crazy strength.
I had him in a
10:59 p.m., a fire medic administers 500 milligrams of ketamine to McLean in an attempt to sedate him. 2 to 3 minutes later, he is loaded onto an ambulance. And at 11:07 p.m., just over 20 minutes after the first officer made contact, responding officers are told McLean does not have a pulse.
He just cored.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay. So
Sit tight.
McLean was resuscitated at the scene and taken to the hospital where he would be declared brain dead 3 days later. The coroner concluded last November that a combination of physical exertion and a narrow left coronary artery contributed to McLean's death, but could not determine the cause of his death. He added that it could have been either an accidental death caused by a reaction to the ketamine, a natural death, or a death linked to the carotid control hold used by officers. The district attorney later announced he would not charge the officers involved, saying that the evidence does not support a conclusion that McLean's death was the direct result of any particular action or individual. The family told NBC News that they believed an independent investigation should have been conducted initially. Now the governor has appointed a special prosecutor to reopen the investigation. We've reached out to the police union for comment and have not heard back.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube.
What do you do with that? What do you do with that? I don't know if those who are just jumping on, if those who are watching, if you had a chance to see the video clipping that we just showed, the 3 officers and 2 paramedics have now officially been indicted. And honestly, it took 2 years for an indictment to come through. That young boy, 23 years old, went in talking about, I'm different. I'm an introvert. I don't eat meat. I wouldn't even kill flies. He said that, there was a point in there where he started vomiting. They were saying that there's a good chance that he choked on his vomit and had a heart attack. And with him choking on his vomit, it caused him not to breathe, and he went into cardiac arrest. And so this kind of stuff is the reason why I'm going to school. And I said to my mother, honestly, your nail is pretty. That's beautiful. My mother said to me that she's honestly nervous, in regard to becoming a lawyer. And I guess it's because of these kind of times. But one thing my mother knows is that I'm covered. God got his girl covered. And the one thing the word says is to defend those who cannot defend themselves. And if you can't defend them in life, you're going to do what you can to defend them in death. This family deserves answers. I couldn't be a parent and hear my child gurgling over vomit. Hear my child with these officers.
It was hard to watch.
It was. Oh, if you move again, I'm going to bring my dog out on you. Did you see how skinny that boy was? Oh, he's loaded with strength. Get out of here. Did you see how tiny he was? He was a little thin something. I'm so over this. Yeah. I'm so over this. So I wanted to get your comments in the in Facebook. I wanted to get your comments about this as we continue to go on to the next topic and the next wow, I don't even know what to think about that. The next topic and the next drive, I'm going to show a couple of other things that we have going on. We need you guys to also continue to keep Haiti in prayer. Continue to keep Haiti in prayer. Our pastor, Bishop Anthony W. Gilliard, has been talking about how our church is in constant prayer for Haiti because we have family members. I said family members because the church is like a family. We have members from the church who have Haitian relatives, and I saw something today that showed that the patients, there's no hospital, that the patients are lined up all over the place. So we have got to keep those who are in Haiti in prayer, keep the families that are here in prayer. So a girlfriend of mine, Lisa Richardson Hall, had posted this up on her Facebook page some time ago. So I wanted to make sure that I also include the places where you can donate. I'm going to have to go through this, but you guys can also go back to the replay and screenshot what you need and just make these donations, and even maybe call these places that are out in Florida and say, what can I do to help? And these are the supplies that are needed. All right. So I need you guys to go ahead and do that whenever you can. And so, of course, right now, can't forget Unbothered. We got the Unbothered conference coming up really, really soon. And I am so super excited. So between August and October only, the registration is going to be $75 per person. Between November and January, the registration goes up to $99. So make sure you go to www.unbotherthemovement.com and make sure that you register. I'm still stuck on that video. That thing is still in my head. Still stuck in my head. So I need you guys to make sure that you do that. Go right ahead. Here's who we're going to have hosting. I'm going to be hosting, and we have these as the guest speakers. The wonderful and sweet ladies that I dearly love, Pastor Pam Bowers-Smith. We have Pastor Alicia Cooper and Evangelist Sheila Vickers. We're going to be back at the Pines Manor in Edison, New Jersey. We have vendors, giveaways, food, fun, music, and a whole lot more. So make sure you guys go ahead and register, www.unbothered.com. Yes, Ev and Lucretia said so true. This was very difficult to watch, and Evelyn said I can't say what I want to, so I'm just going to stay quiet. Ev, I totally understand, but you'll have your moment. You'll have your 60 seconds to say it. So that's the other thing here. And then now that we're done with that, I wanted to make sure that we all continue to pray for Louisiana. I had seen a video today where there was a house where it was flooded everywhere. And then there was, when you look at the debris and you look at all this stuff, you're looking and it's like, is that a log? No.
It was a body.
No, it wasn't a body. I'm going to let you see it for yourself. Uh-oh. Am I doing it right? No. Oh, no. Oh, take the wheel. Jesus. Leave it alone. So you guys are going to see what this is. Wait till you see this. Oh, Evelyn went crazy when I showed her the other day. It's an alligator. You would think that was debris. And that joker was right there by the steps. Did y'all see that? Uncle D, can you imagine?
That's a nice pair of shoes and pocketbook.
Listen, come on here, mother, talking about some good shoes and pocketbook. I know that's right. So did y'all see that? So we definitely have to
pray. Oh my God.
Pray for Louisiana as well. Also, let's keep in mind the families, the 13 soldiers that were killed over in Afghanistan. We have got to keep those family members in prayer. These servicemen over there fighting for us. Fighting for us, and something that should not have been done, so the way it was done caused them their life. So they died. Their death is not in vain.
Amen. I agree with
Their death is not in vain. So we salute them for their service. And we're praying for their families. We're praying for their families. We're praying for their families. Oh, thank you, Reese. Reese said, Cherie said, Tiff, you and Mother E look so beautiful. Thank you, Reese. Oh, you should have seen me before I got on. I was like, Norm, is this fixed? Is this right? Norm was like, Tiff, you're fine. I'm like, are you sure?
She do look amazing tonight.
Oh, so do you, Mother. So do you. So, y'all, I have a question before we get started with tonight's show. Tonight's show. Wait, I got to do the Black Girl Pop. Tonight's show is going to be 40,000 reasons to say yes or say no to get married. 40,000 reasons to say yes or no to marriage. Now, one of my sweet faces on Facebook, who I have known since high school, big shout out to Lori. Lori had posted something on her Facebook page, and when I tell you what she posted, I'm going to talk about this first before we get started. Lori posted something. Mother, I got to get your opinion on this. Uncle Deke, I got to get your opinion on this too because you are a husband. Norm, I got to get your opinion. Elijah, I don't know. I'm nervous with you.
Be nervous. Be very nervous.
I'm nervous. Okay, so Lori had posted on Facebook, and it said, newlyweds go viral after sending their no-show guests a $240 invoice. So, Lori posted, this is going around, so I thought I'd like to share it as well. Is it wrong to bill no-show guests for not attending your wedding reception if you had to pay for it? This was a destination wedding, which means it costed more, that they had to RSVP for. So which means they already RSVP'd and said yes, which means that they paid for it. The bride and groom paid for it well in advance. And then she says, in a pandemic, anything could have happened, which makes this case a little more difficult. But what say you? Are you charging if they did not show up after they RSVP'd?
Absolutely. 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 If not all of it, at least half. We know it's a pandemic.
Right.
But they said yes, and it's costly. And it was a destination
It's
wedding.
A destination wedding.
Ev
Ev is going off. Don't you unmute yourself yet, Ev. Take your notes down. Keep all of this for your 60 seconds to say it, because I know you're going to have a lot to say. We might have to give you 61 seconds, okay? Write it all out, because Ev is getting antsy. Y'all look at Evelyn over there. She is a little antsy right now. She's like, hold up. But when I tell you, look, she like me with the Post-its. So what would you guys do? Is it safe to say you have a destination wedding? First of all, destination weddings are expensive. You RSVP that you are showing up to the wedding. You RSVP that you're going to this destination wedding. You don't show. Should the bride and groom invoice you for not showing up to their wedding? So my boy Rayson, let me tell you about Rayson. Rayson Yancey. I could shout that name out all day. I love Ray. Ray was there for me in a situation that you know about that they don't, and said, whatever happens, I'm going to be there for you because you my peoples. And it wasn't even his situation, and said, whatever the situation is, I got you. I will always rock out with Rayson Yancey.
I love you, Ray.
Yes, indeed.
For keeping my girl up.
That one there has a special place in my heart. I love Rayson. So Ray was like going off. He was like, heck no, I ain't paying for nothing. What if I'm sick? Now, here's my deal. If you are sick, immediately let the person know and say, hey, I know I RSVP'd. I can't come because I have this illness. I am sick. Please forgive me. I might not be able to give you the $240, but let me at least give something. This is something that happened unexpectedly. Mother.
How sick was Ray? Let me tell you something. Upset stomach don't count.
Mother.
Ray. Ray.
Lord Jesus. Mother, Lord, Evelyn with her emotions. We ain't going to mute Evelyn. We not muting.
Yes.
We not muting Ev until the end.
If you sick, I do understand it. If you sick, I do understand you cannot make it. But this was a destination. And who's going to come down with a sickness? What did he have? What was wrong with Ray? Did Ray have COVID? We'll let him slide.
If he had COVID, we'll let him slide.
That's right.
But what if he didn't have COVID, Mother? What if he had a stomach bug? Stomach bugs last several days.
Get the Pepto-Bismol pills and get your happy hips on that plane, Ray.
I don't know if Ray's hips are going to be happy after being sick with a stomach virus, Mother.
Here's the thing. If it's a stomach virus, you cannot fly.
There it is. So what do you do with that?
You can't. You do what Ray said. You won't pay the whole thing, but I'll give you something. I think that's fair.
Lord, look at this. What if he couldn't get on? And see, Cal's just said, what if he couldn't get on the plane?
Okay, so we go with that, but he still was a gentleman.
Look, Cherie said, I can't wait to hear from Evelyn. Look, Reese, I didn't even ask her to unmute Reese. She done unmuted herself. Reese, you see that? Reese just posted, I can't wait to hear from Evelyn. She is ready. Reese, I didn't even tell Ev she can unmute. She done unmuted. Go ahead, Ev. You get 1 second deducted from your 60 seconds to say it. You got 1 second.
Listen.
Up, seconds up.
He RSVP. If he knew he was scared of the plane, he should have took a boat. Listen.
No, he wasn't scared of the plane. He was sick.
Give him that money.
What if he was sick? What if he was sick? What if he's sick and got the stomach bug? You can't fly.
My Lanta worked quick. Elijah's a nurse in training. My Lanta worked quick.
Elijah. If somebody has a stomach flu or any stomach flu, you can't. If anybody has a stomach bug, can they legit fly overseas?
Not
Elijah
me.
said no.
Not me, because you know me, my stomach is
Ev, where you go? Elijah said no. The nurse has spoken.
If you ain't ill, pay the bill.
I like that, Ev. I like that.
Come on,
you
mother.
Ain't ill,
Come on.
pay the bill.
on.
That's a T-shirt.
Right. Come on, Tiffany.
Ill,
get the equipment out. Get it out.
I ain't doing it. I retired from T-shirts. It takes too much time.
Okay, I'm moving. I'm
I'm making that T-shirt. If you're not ill, pay the bill.
Y'all hear, Ev? If you're not ill, pay the bill.
Oh
my God.
I love it. I love it.
Wait, so Cal said, so does he give a gift and pay the invoice? Oh. If you pay the invoice.
That is the gift.
He
don't have to give a gift. He doesn't have to give a gift to it. He probably didn't even buy anything anyway.
Not if he's going overseas unless it was a gift card.
Yeah.
Maybe like $50. He's probably giving $50. It's something because you don't go to something like that, a wedding, and go empty. You don't go to a wedding empty-handed. Norm.
I just wouldn't invite him again. If it was one person, one couple that didn't show up, I'm not sending no invoice.
Norm, which mic are you? 4? Oh, look at me trying to learn the board.
Look at you.
I'm just saying, if it's just one couple that didn't show up, I'm not giving them no invoice. But if like 50 didn't show up,
right,
they all get.
So
invoices.
let's say it's a big wedding. Let's say, okay, what time is it? 7:30. I'm gonna make this quick so we can get to the topic. Let's say 350 people invited to the wedding. 50 people do not show. They don't even call to say I'm not going to be able to make it. They don't cancel. They just don't show. Does the bride and groom have a right to bill an invoice?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. In the wedding colors.
Mother, you said in the wedding colors?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what? I think that they should. You know what the funny part is? The day of my wedding, when I got married, we had fun at my wedding. We invited about 300 people. And it got to the point we were praying that people would send in, I can't make it. Because it's like, oh, well, we got excited and invited all these people. Who paid for this? But to God be the glory. We made our money back. And actually made, I think, a little bit more. But here's the deal. A couple of people didn't show. Excuse me, a couple of people didn't show. And the first thing I said to my mother was, and this was what? I got married in 2007. I told my mother right then and there, those jokers that didn't show up and made me pay for this plate, I said, Mommy, I'm invoicing them. I said it to her straight. I said, I'm invoicing them. You know what Mommy said? Mommy said, Tiffany, you can't do it. I said, I'm paraphrasing. Oh, the heck I cannot.
Wow.
Because my thing is this. People don't understand the time, the aggravation, the money.
The money.
The getting together, the guest list. And wait, can we just keep it G for 1 second? Sometimes we put people in the wedding as the guest and keep somebody else out just for whatever reason, when the one that we might have left out, we should have invited instead of the other person.
That's why you need an A and B list.
Trust me, the next time I get married, my list going to be short.
I know that's right.
My list is going to be short. Whoever I marry, if he got a long list, that's fine. You do you. My list, I might be able to count on 2 hands and both of my feet, and that's it.
Tip, just promise me when you get married again that you're coming to the reception. Please don't go straight to the honeymoon.
Who does that?
I had a friend that did that, and I can't say their name because they is from Plainfield. But it was like 35 years ago. I think they've been married 35, 38 years ago.
But you know what? They didn't want a reception because they probably saved that money.
No, they was really saving, sanctified. We were at the reception.
Oh,
she just
wait.
was holy. She kept it. Hallelujah. And she wanted him to break a piece of that junk before the reception, so they went off to the hotel.
Well, I ain't even mad at that.
But she should have fixed her veil.
I'm not. Mother said she should have fixed her veil. I'm not even mad at that.
She should have fixed her veil.
Right now? Oh, Jesus.
Burlington County, somebody just texted me.
Oh, Burlington.
Said they got hit.
Mount Holly, that's South
Plainfield
Jersey.
Just got
the warning?
Just got the warning.
Tornado?
Okay.
Tornado.
Well,
Norm, you got any?
Extreme.
What's it looking like outside? Let's see what it's looking out outside.
We gonna be stuck in here without no food?
Are you kidding me? We got snacks.
That's not gonna make it for me. I'm a big girl.
We got snacks. Yeah, me too, Mother. And we got water. So y'all, real quick. Ron Snipes told me about this movie that he and his woman were watching. It was about this woman who was a widow, and the guy she was dating, they're in love. You got a widow and a boyfriend. They're together. They're in love. The widow gets $40,000 a month. As long as she does not stay married, as long as she does not get married, she is able to continue to get the $40,000 a month of her husband's money. But she's so in love with her boyfriend. And she's like, well, and he wants to marry her. And she's like, I don't know about that.
Do he know about the money?
I don't know. If he doesn't know about the money, Mother, I don't know. But the one thing I'm going to say, I ain't saying nothing. I just want to get everybody else's opinion. If you are a widow, or if let's say that you guys are a widow and you dating somebody and y'all all lovey-dovey, y'all love each other, you can see yourself spending the rest of your, a flash flood warning is in effect. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I thought that was going to be the tornado one. Thank you, Jesus. This is dangerous and do not attempt to travel unless you're fleeing the area. Okay, yeah, so no driving right now. Okay. I'll take a flash flood other than a tornado. So
see the things I do for Tiff.
I know, Mother. I would swim across the ocean for you, Mother.
I know you would.
And we gonna do this for each other. So anywho, what do you guys think? Mother, you and Uncle Deke are not married. You and Uncle Deke are dating. You were married before. You are getting $40,000 a month from your late husband's money. As long as you don't remarry, you will continue to get $40,000 a month. But you're so in love with your boo, your honey. That's your, I don't know, all these names that you call
I'm
him.
looking at him now. He's turning me on. And I just love the man. I love him. If it was him, I might do it. I might give it up.
Alicia said I'm keeping the $40,000.
But let me tell you something. All honesty, I would keep the $40,000.
Would you not marry him?
No. Well.
Because see, how do you do that?
If we're Christians, it's better to marry and to burn. But if I'm not a Christian,
if you're
and
not,
I'm going to live a worldly life, he gets some benefits, and I get paid. But all honesty, that's really hard.
That's a hard thing.
If you really love
look, Alicia said after 7 years, we will be married. So, see, that's my thing. What do you do?
What do you
do? I couldn't answer the question. I legit couldn't answer because my thing is this. There's just some things that I just love. And so, here goes Sniper. T, do you know how much $40,000 a month really is?
Tiff, I'm looking at your eyes. If you're in love, you're going to give it up. I'm looking at you. I'm looking in your eyes right now in this studio, and they're beautiful eyes, and I'm looking at you just talking about love, being in love. You would give up the money. You would give it up. I'm looking at you. If you
Mother,
really love the guy, you
I would give
it
up the money. I'm not going to lie. Ain't I stupid, Mother?
I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm just going to say you are a woman in love, but here's the thing, Tiff. You have to be very sure of that investment if you're willing to give up the other investment. You have to be very sure.
When I tell you that, the day that I would marry the person. And I'd have to know that this would be the person I would spend the rest of my life with.
How do you know that?
By faith.
Well,
by faith. Because I don't know what 40, mother. And then there's just, you know what? Let me see this. Mother's good at, you're going to be good at reading lips. So I would have to.
Well,
I would have to
let
do
me
it
read
right
my
there.
lips.
What you want me to do?
Keep doing what y'all doing. Nothing we could do.
Okay.
It's crazy out there.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It was crazy, right?
But we got snacks and water. Oh, did it?
Yeah, it got worse.
Oh my God.
Amen. Well,
I
Norm,
love
what would you
Tiffany.
do? $40,000. Let's say you and Sandy are dating.
Mm-hmm.
You and Sandy are dating. You are a widow, because I need to hear it from a male's perspective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gave my answer. I think my answer would be, look, Cal said 40,000 will be my portion. Okay, Norm, you are a widow.
Right.
You are dating Sandy.
Right.
And you've been dating her for a long time.
Right.
You are so in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants to get married.
Okay.
If you marry her, you lose the $40,000 of the widow's money that you've been receiving. Your late wife's money that you would be receiving monthly stops the moment you marry Sandy.
So I would stack up for like 3 years. I wouldn't marry her for like 3 years. Get that 40,000 for 3 years. I explain that to her, talk to her, and this is how we're gonna get
Let me
our
calculate
house,
that.
our car, our this, all of that. She would probably understand because we still together. We're still together. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't change the love. Like, listen, we're gonna do this because if we get married right now, this 40,000 stops. This 40,000 we get in a month is for us. It's not just for me. So that's
so it's
that's how I would
longevity.
explain
You're
it.
looking at it as it would be for us. And Sniper said that.
But I'll just do it for 3 years.
So you wouldn't max 3 years. You and Sandy would date, be lovey-dovey for 3 years. After 3 years, babe, let's get married.
But I'm still because I'm still getting that 40,000 a month, right?
Right.
Yeah, for 3 years.
But Norm, you already have some of the money.
What
do you mean?
Because he's a widow already, so he already been getting them checks.
Well, if I was already
No,
getting
but
money,
stashing.
yeah, I would.
That's the difference.
I
The
would
difference
just-
So what was he doing with the money before? Just
I would
spending-
stash it. I'm saying three years when if we were dating.
3
like
years
that,
is
it wouldn't make a difference.
$1,444,000. $1,440,000.
Now, if she told me something like, "Listen, forget the money. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to get married. It's been long enough. Whatever like that. You know, we can work. We can build ours together. I don't care about the 40,000 a month, whatever. Like now, if she said that and kind of put that, then I'd be like, all right, because to me, love trumps money any day.
any day.
Like any day. Like if it's real, love
If
trumps
it's real.
money.
Well, all
Any
I'm
day.
going to say is Norm is already taken.
Yes, he is.
So don't fall in love with him because of his
Nope.
answer. His answer was great. It was from his heart.
Yep.
And that is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah.
If she's rocking with you and say she'll wait, if she say, no, baby, we can build our own, you know, that came from another relationship. Let's do what we do. I love you. Let's do it now. He said he would do that too. How about you, honey bunch? Let me tell you. My husband lifted his head up and just said, I'll follow Norm.
I'm going to get to a couple of these comments. Evelyn says, I wouldn't marry and going to still be saved, filled, and sanctified with my man. Ooh, Ev, you got strength. I couldn't do it. You better go ahead with the strength. I couldn't do it.
What Av say? Read Avs again.
She said, I wouldn't marry and going to still be saved, filled, and sanctified with my man.
You better cut off them love jams that you like to listen to.
I could not. I couldn't do it. Then Kel said, 40,000 will be my portion. Cherie says, I am keeping the money and living in a common law state. Reese, I could get with that. Then Ev says, what are the hidden stipulations, though? Right. I have no idea what those stipulations would be. And then Alicia says, we would have to roll longer than 3 years because if we don't make it, I'm out of a $40,000 a month. He spent some of my money. Now he's gone. Oh.
3 years. So you talking about 400? I didn't already calculated this up. $480,000 a year. Woo. So 3 years, you times that by 3. I'm good. I can make that work. So even if it didn't work,
you still good.
I'm good.
Because you didn't marry, and it's like you really don't lose that money because y'all didn't get married.
I'm just saying I'm good.
I'm kind of torn. I'm really torn. Mother, I'm torn.
E, what would you do?
Elijah, what would you do?
Well,
Elijah said
Elijah's a young man.
Yeah.
You know, Elijah's a young man where I'm not going to say he'd never been in love. I know he had a little love at one time, a little interest.
Oh, Elijah, I got to give you a business about that.
But Elijah is about that paper. So, and he's going to be 30. And so he would say that.
Well, he's a workaholic too.
Right.
So, and I think that from the dynamic of a work perspective.
Yeah.
And when you've been exposed to, hey, you know what? I know how to make my own. I know how to get it. And then I know how to take care of my bills.
Let's be honest. All our answers would be different.
Right.
Yes. See, you got the 30-year-old Evelyn, the 30-year-old Norm, the 30-year-old Tiff. You know what I'm saying? The 30-year-old mom, the 18-year-old.
Say Norm didn't
Elijah.
say I was 30.
No. That's what I just said. The 30-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So all of our answers would be different back then.
Right.
Back then.
Well, back then.
At 50-something
right.
now, to me, love is way more important than.
Yes, indeed.
Because I don't care what no single person say that got a whole bunch of money. Nobody wants to die alone. Nobody want to die alone. Nobody want to leave this world alone. You want to have somebody by your side. And all of that. So everybody's like, I'm single and I'm happy. Oh, you full of it.
And here's the thing.
You're full of it.
You cannot cuddle up with dollar bills.
Exactly.
You can't.
Yeah, exactly.
The money don't.
No.
Money
like
don't.
Norm said.
I want to say something so bad.
At my age, I am 50. And so at my age, I would rather take on my baby cakes. It's my baby.
Can I just make a response as if I was a married woman?
Make it.
If I was now y'all hear me, I'm responding
as if he was married.
As if I am married. Money can't touch me in the morning. So at the end of the day, I'm very touchy-feely. I like to wake up to hugs and all this other mushy stuff. I'm very like, look at mother.
See,
I am a hopeless romantic. So I'm a sorry sap with love. I love. Me and Aunt Bev this morning, we're talking about love on the way to work this morning. And she said, Moms, the man that you get, baby, the man that you, and I said, Aunt Bev. She said, because you have a loyal love. And I'm loyal to a fault. You could tell me, babe, I just really off somebody. They dead. They bodies in the street. I'm like, what you need me to do? We need to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my loyalty to love is really, it's really like the way that you are with Uncle Deke. I love like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love extremely hard. So, and then at the end of the day, I can't, there's nothing that money can't, when you laying in bed at night, money can't hold you. See, money can't whisper sweet nothing to your ear.
But even different than that, with all the nice. Let's keep it 100. When you 50 plus,
right?
There's somebody you need to rub that Bengay on you when you hurting after work. I'm keeping it 100.
No, that's the real deal.
When you 50 plus, there's somebody when you all hurting and whatever for working in the
when
yard.
You get sick though,
you need somebody to massage them shoulders and massage your back and to rub you down. When you get sick. And you know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to bring you that soup, go out, get your medicine, maybe take you to the emergency, whatever. See, it's those other things besides this. You know, we could talk about sex all day.
Right.
The intimacy.
It's beyond the
intimacy
sex.
is way more important than sex.
Absolutely. It's beyond the sex.
So that's one thing. And then, two, somebody that's truly going to nurture you, to be by your side that's going to nurture you when you need it.
Isn't that beautiful? That
Norm
nurture.
is absolutely
Just keeping it
right.
100.
Yeah,
Norm is keeping it 100.
That's
but let's,
good, Norm, but
let's
that's the
be
truth.
real. I have arthritis in my knees, and I promise you, every night, like clockwork, my husband go get the peppermint oil.
There you go.
The arthritis cream.
Good
Come
brother.
on, Uncle
And
D.
even if I'm
Serve
asleep,
your wife.
no, this is the
Yes,
truth, Tiff.
sir.
But even if I'm asleep, he'll pull my legs around to the end of the bed, and he'll be massaging and putting the oil.
See,
on
that's what I'm
while
talking about.
sleeping.
Good
Money
brother.
can't do that.
Money can't do that.
Money can't do that. And I think society has made money become more than what it really is. And so there's a perspective about a dollar, and there's a perspective about money that, and there's this concept that money is the all thing. But at the end of the day, money
Money
is works, money helps.
Okay,
it's
but
needed.
if you don't know
but
what to do with money,
wait a minute, Alicia, I'm done with you. Alicia said, I'll hire a male nurse. Elijah, you just got yourself a little position. How about that? Look, Alicia, I'm sending Elijah.
It's not the same.
But see, Alicia, Elijah going to be real professional. So
It's
he's
not
going
the
to be
same.
professional.
It's not the same because this person who's rubbing you down is somebody that you love and somebody that love you. It's not somebody you hiring. Hey,
on.
somebody that you hire can quit. Come on, somebody.
Ooh, mother. Listen. Then Evelyn said, I got so much input right now. Oh, we can't wait. Don't worry, we going to unmute you. I know your 60 seconds going to go over by 2 seconds. Wait, didn't I deduct a second already? No,
Ev is feeling so up. You can see it all in
You
her
can see it on
chest
it.
and all in her
Then
face.
Cherie said, definitely. And Audrey said, I agree with Norm. And Alicia said, Tiff, mother is right. You would give up the money. It's in your eyes and in your voice. I would. Because my thing is this, you could always make the money. And if I'm a widow, first of all, here's the deal. If I am a widow and I'm dating somebody, I'm not marrying right away anyway.
Right.
So I'll be able to stash and have what I need for a substantial amount of time if I am, like Mother typically says, usually says, be it if I'm a good steward.
Right.
Right?
Right. And this is why I say this when it comes to money, why it's not important, right? I'm going to keep it 100, right? So I've been around celebrities half my life, rich folks half my life, right? And all those celebrities that were millionaires, out of all of them I knew, none of them were happy. None of them were happy.
None of
Keep it
them?
100. I don't even care if some of them listening to the show, whatever the case may be.
I agree with Norm.
I know a lot of them personally. None of them were truly happy with all
With
that
all
money
that
they
money,
had.
Norm.
I always heard them complaining about problems and this. More money, more problems, right? More money, more problems.
Right.
So, and my thing is right. Steve Jobs, where's he at now?
Dead.
He's dead. Money couldn't save him.
No, it sure couldn't.
Feel me?
Sure couldn't.
Best treatment in the world. The best treatment for this. Money couldn't save him.
Whitney Houston.
You said, what was that?
Whitney
I'm done.
Houston.
Money.
But Whitney
The money
Houston
buried
gone.
her.
Money was enough. She still was unhappy.
Yeah,
She still was
see,
unhappy.
but this is what I'm trying to tell
Michael,
y'all.
too.
If
Michael, too.
you
He
let
Prince. My Prince. I love
if you worship money more than trying to like find real love or have love in your life, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be unhappy as hell.
You're gonna be unhappy. Yeah,
I've been there.
Norm, that's real
I've
good,
been
Norm.
there. And I had money. I had money, right? And I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy, just period, with life, period.
That's right, Norm.
You know what I'm saying?
Which lady? You said she's broke?
Yeah, because if she's getting $40,000 a month, she doesn't work. So when she lets go of this money,
Stack them chips up and
She'd
invest.
She'd have to.
Stack it up.
stacks it up for three months. What's that, a year's salary? That's nothing.
Yeah, well, she'd have to stack it up for like a couple of years.
How long she hasn't been married.
That's a whole nother issue.
She's older in her 50s. Good luck finding a job to match that.
Man,
Wow.
Listen.
To find a job, because you're right. And
Elijah
as much
done
as we
crossed
try,
his legs with his Gucci boots on.
you better go ahead. Oh, I
Gucci
see that
galoshes.
stripe.
You see
but
that?
I see the stripe, and as quiet as it's kept, and you're not trying to be funny. But a lot of jobs, they claim they don't age discriminate, but they do.
They do.
A lot of jobs claim they don't age discriminate, but they do. Ron James said, truth. Sharice said, seriously, money can't buy happiness. Alicia said, well, let's keep it 100. Money can't make you happy, and a person can't make you happy. If you're not happy within yourself, none of this will matter.
Facts. Facts. I've seen it. I'm telling you. It's like,
that's the truth.
I'm telling you, Tiff, God showed me some things early on in my life. I was in New York, and it's funny. I was actually going to a concert, Whitney Houston. Going to a concert, Radio City Hall. On the way there, I'm walking, me and my boy. I see this couple in this little cardboard shack, a couple, and kids. And I saw two of the kids picking out a garbage can, and then the father was picking out a garbage can. And the lady was fine, drop dead fine, gorgeous. His wife was drop dead fine. I said, this woman could be with any man. She could be with me. She could be with any man she wants to. She that fine. And I looked at the dude, scraggly, blah, 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 this, whatever like that. And she was helping him pick food out the garbage, whatever like that. And they was bringing the kids over, but then people started coming over, giving them money, whatever. And when we finished the concert and we walked that same way again, I gave them like $50. They were still out there, whatever. But I looked at that woman. I'm like, she could be with any man she wants. She don't have to be in this situation.
But she rocking with him.
And she rocking with him.
Listen.
And that kind of taught me something, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a whole different norm in my 30s, early 30s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of taught me just something about life, period.
Can I be honest with y'all about something? And this is another thing. I have had guys, and this is the God's honest truth. I've had guys think that I am bougie. Okay, I like nice things. Nobody buys me nice things. I buy myself nice things. And I'm not saying it to be stank. I'm saying it to say, if there's something that I want, I just go get it. If I don't have the money to get it, I create the money to go get it. Not that I can't ask anybody. It's just what I just decide to do.
Elijah's laughing because you said you
Elijah said bougie. No, because my thing is this. And one thing I would never say, I'm not one of those that say, oh, a man can't do nothing for me. I don't need no man. I think that's the stupidest thing that women say. I think it's ignorant. I think it's demeaning, degrading, and I think it emasculates a man. A man is needed for a whole lot of things. And when a woman says, I don't need no man, that's a whole lie from the pit of hell. And more than likely, women that say that stay single because they think they're too good. But at the end of the day, I've had guys literally approach me. When you going to let me do this? When you going to let me do that? Whoa. No. Mother, you know I'm scared and saved. I don't let nobody get close to me. And then, but when people especially try to throw that whole money thing, that's a big red flag for me. Because one, you see me, pause. You're looking at me, but you don't see me.
That's right.
And if you were able to see me, you would really know. Let me tell you something. I was with somebody for almost 6 years. And this person said to me that when he first met me, that he thought I was bougie. And it wasn't until we started dating, and he was like, you really are not. I'm really like LL, the around the way girl. I could throw on a Tim's, tank tops, fitted jeans. I could throw on some big hoops, and I can throw on a stiletto and dress it up.
But she
and it ain't got nothing to do with the money.
But fellas, she can have Snickers here, but she got Godiva chocolates.
Yeah, how about that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to put you on blast now. Now I'm snitching. She's
no
saying
snitching.
All that. She got Godiva chocolates though.
And Elijah over there snitching on me. And don't forget the shoes
and red bottoms.
But I treated myself
she can
for
have
my
famous
birthday.
Amos. She got actually deliciously crunchy cookie thins. Thinsters.
So she's eating healthy and chocolate. She's eating healthy and fat. I love Tiff. That's balanced, Tiff. That's
sure
balanced.
is.
That's
it
balanced.
sure is.
That's balanced.
And so, and here's the thing. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Is it? I can't even get it together. I'm not bougie. Okay, this one here, they both sent from God. You take a little bit of both. And so, let me tell y'all something. Can I be honest with you? I have dated men that have made less than me and handled money way better than me. And I think sometimes we get caught up in the money. Like, I need a man that's able to do this. If he don't have this, he don't have that. I used to listen, there's no way that a woman can expect a man to do something that she hasn't even scratched the surface to do for herself. I'm going to clap myself for that because I know women won't. There's no way that you expect a man. How you going to expect a man to pay your bills and you don't pay your bills? Men are not charity cases. They are not here to sit up here and be your slave and you going to pay my bill, you going to pay my car note, you going to pay my cell phone. Nobody owe you nothing.
You ain't cooking, you ain't cleaning, you ain't doing nothing.
And you stink. And
you don't
no
look
man
that
want
good.
none of that.
And you don't look good.
No man want, no, listen, Norm will tell you, I just got off of work. I was in here spraying like y'all can smell me. At the end of the day, listen.
Stank.
Ev, wait a minute. Ev, where you at?
She said stank.
Listen. I'm not messing with y'all.
Yeah, I
am. Ev, what happened when we were, and I'm going to keep talking about this. What happened? Because I'm very self-conscious about smells. Because you know why, y'all? Because I'm a lady. And a lady makes sure she is right. I might not have it all together, but I'm going to be right enough. Not for no man, but for myself. We talked about this before. Ev, when we were at church, Mother, we were at the auditorium. Ev standing next to me. I'm like, you smell me? I feel like I'm sweating. Ev, girl, I don't smell you. Like, you sure smell my arm? Smell underneath my arm. I ain't smelling you.
No. There was a family, of a different nationality. And I said, Tiffany, you smell that? And she flipped. You smell me? Oh, my God. Now, in Tiffany's pocketbook, which is supposed to be a pocketbook, it's not really a pocketbook. It's her home. It's her bedroom. It's the medicine cabinet. It's the dresser with all the Bath and Body Works. I don't care what stores, Ross, everything that sells something that smells good, she got it in her bag. So when she digging and all that, or she could reach in the back of her car, in the back seat, or the back of the truck, on the side of it, on the other side of it, on the side of you, in the middle, there's always something that she got wipes, she got spray. She's so self-conscious.
Right.
That at the party, but she's so self-conscious that she... And it don't be her. It's just her makeup.
Right.
She refuses to. Where we come from, when you come from Harlem, you ain't. If you funky, you go like Mother just did. Whoever y'all just ripped apart. That was great. I loved it. But
oh no, we weren't ripping people apart. We were just saying, just in general,
be fly and be funky.
Oh,
we don't do fly and funky.
Jesus, I shouldn't.
Okay, well, I'm muting. Bye.
Ev,
you good, Ev?
Because here's my deal. Here's my deal. And when I was talking about that, I'm just saying you can't expect a man to do something that you are not doing for yourself. No man wants no woman that's not kept. No man wants no unkept woman. No man wants no woman that feels good with going out the house looking like, as Aunt Bev would say, can't you, don't you?
And I'd rather for you to smell like the perfume counter.
And that's it. So anyway, you know what, Ev? We're going to have to do another 60 seconds to say it another time. But I just want to say real quick, we are getting ready to go. It is 8:01. Norm, thank you so much.
She'll be back next week.
Believe it or not, I thought this was the farewell. I will be back next week. Can I say for what? Yeah. So I will be interviewing, to God be the glory. I will have an interview going on. Norm, Norm set me up and said, Tiff, I forgot tonight was your last night. I said, oh, okay. So I will be back. Instead of next Wednesday, I will be on the air next Thursday. And to God be the glory, going to interview a gospel artist by the name of Dwayne Harvey. He has this song out with Fred Hammond called What the Lord Allows. You guys have got to look at that video. Look at it on YouTube. It's going to be an exciting time. I'm not dealing with Mother right now. So y'all, wherever you are, make sure you get home safely. Be safe. Stay prayed up. Stay prayerful. Matter of fact, God, whatever anybody is doing right now, if anyone is on the roads, God, my prayer is that you bring everybody home safely. Allow us to get home safely, yes. Lord. Keep a shield of protection around us. Keep your angels over us, Lord God. And we ask for the blood of Jesus to be on Ev and to cover her household and Mother and all those who are tuned in. God bless y'all. I thought this was the last night. We'll make it next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Just crashed.
Oh no!
Oh.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night.